Okay, recording this video Wednesday, 4th of December 2013. What an unbelievable day. It's only 12:13. We've had plenty of range, plenty of volume. It's just fantastic. It's lovely when everybody's back at the table and we're kind of getting on with decent trading. Got to show you this to start with. It's an unbelievable quadruple pattern that kind of started off today's rally. This is the four lowest time frames with tip bar charts starting at the 500, 1500, 4500 and then 13,500. I don't normally have this. I have it open, but I'm not really looking at it for my day trading. I'm just concentrating on these three, but it was a quadruple. We had pullback to end of trend at the open. Here's the close yesterday, the open today, going off on all of these time frames. So pullback to end of trend here on the 4,500, pullback to dirty end of trend here on the 1500, pullback to end of trend, and on the 500 at the open or just before it, pullback to end of trend. A little bit of jiggery pokery then we got going in this uptrend, and it sped away for 15 points to the upside. It was unbelievable. So fantastic move there. Anyway, when the volume and the range is here, things just, I love it with days like this. Just really good trading. I'm not sure what set this downtrend off, kind of pre-open. This was kind of before the ADP numbers kind of came out. We fell out of bed. This is the close yesterday, the open today on the 1500 tip bar chart. You can see all these blue professional bars kind of come in and then bang, we fall through this support. They're getting ready for that breakout. That's kind of a gathering falling through that support, and then we just spin to the downside. Nice little Rambo pattern right at the lows. The amateurs getting wrong-footed as they're taking positions right here, and then we go pullback to end of trend at the open. We put in our bullish divergence. It'd be nice to have an exhaustion pattern, but we didn't get one, kind of on the downside here, and we just raced away. The move kind of got confirmed with this dig down. So we went for a little bit of a double top here, and we couldn't get through it. We had a Rambo into a blue professional bar as the professionals kind of took profits a little bit there. We had a testing up bar, two amateur up bars, very weak buying, and they couldn't get through there. And then I think the ISM numbers came out at 9, and then we had this little sell-off. Blue professional dig down bar kind of comes in as soon as we break the highs of that, bang, we're away to the upside. I was short into a trade at a pullback to end of trend on the 500 pre-open, so that was good for 3 points. Jiggered around a little bit for a couple of trades here. I was actually short at 97.25, but then as soon as we broke above the highs of that, reverse got out of that break even and then took 4 points on the way back up here, so really nice. And then it was a beautiful pullback to end of trend. Although there wasn't an exhaustion pattern on the left shoulder, there was on the 4500 up here, exhaustion on the left shoulder with bearish divergence, so didn't quite signal like that on the 1500, but then pullback to end of trend, classic Rambo to Rambo channel. So here the amateurs are getting short too early at this point. All their moving averages have rolled over, and so they're getting short at this kind of breakdown here. No, it bounces back, almost making new highs, and then all of a sudden they're thinking, my God, we're going to break to new highs. I need to get out of this short position, reverse and go long. And of course they get wrong-footed again. So that's a classic little Rambo to Rambo channel between pullback to end of trend. And that's it. We roll over at that point, and then we're down on the downside. So we're making pullback to end of trend, bullish divergence, less selling going on at the moment here. Don't know what we're going to do for the rest of the day, but let me just show you this on the long-term charts now. So my day trading charts have the 500, 1500 and 4500 charts side by side, so you'll see that's my normal kind of setup here. For these longer term charts, the next time frames up, I use the 4500, 13,500 and the 40,500. So again, a ratio of 3 between these. Now what you look for turning points is for pullback to end of trend kind of going in different time frames. They start percolating through the different time frames. So on the 4,500 we had the pullback to end of trend go off here. Then on the 13,500, pullback to end of trend go off here. So that's good for a left shoulder that will rally from there. But then on the 40,500, we still have to put in our pullback to end of trend. So we've gone through that sequence here, signaling around this area here. We've got to go up and make pullback to end of trend. So on this time frame, and we've got to see exhaustion selling on the downside, this has got to wrap around, form a cyclical resistance, and then kind of break to the downside. Looks like we're trying to break at the moment and kind of go through new lows, but let's see if that's just a really healthy kind of dig down that we bounce back up from, because what I'm looking for on this time frame is that pullback to end of trend to go on and us to get that exhaustion pattern. So certainly if we break to new lows, that'll bring in new sellers and people thinking, whoops, we're kind of going a lot lower. So that was interesting. And then on these other charts, what a day, gold and silver. You know, having said they're in a downtrend, kind of continuing on the downside, wait and see. We'll see what the volume patterns kind of show us for gold and silver today. You know, if this is we're in a downtrend because we're through support here on this time frame. It's an important level kind of previously at 1200 that we bounced from. I don't think we've done enough selling on a left shoulder here on better momentum in order to clear out the sellers this time around. So let's just wait. That could just be a bit of a fakie, kind of going the other way. And same thing on silver. Strong day on silver. I know we put in our bullish divergence, got a little more kind of selling going on through this move, but we're still on silver. We're well below the support level, so we still got to put in pullback to end of trend. So this just could be a little bit of a fake out move. Let's wait and see. I'm not changing my tune on gold and silver. They're still in downtrends until we get, you know, a confirmed end of trend on the downside. And then look at this. So the other day on the weekend, I was just talking about bonds and whether bonds should show strength for, you know, several weeks prior to a top in equities to show that the money's flowing out of equities and into bonds. And I was saying, you know, if that was the case, if equities was really topping out, we'd start to see bonds holding and we'd start breaking above this kind of downtrend line running from here to here. And we've not seen that. We've seen the reverse. We've got a support level being broken on the downside here. So bonds continuing on the downside. So, you know, I know it's a bad day in equities today and we've still got some downside, you know, to travel on the equities before it's all over, but you know, the money is certainly not flowing into bonds, or you know, government bonds at least. So at this point, I still think, you know, the equities will find some support at some point and rally to new highs because the money's not flowing into bonds yet. So that's an interesting kind of move here on bonds. Anyway, there we go. What a day! You know, this quadruple to start it all off, and then, you know, huge ranges kind of backwards and forwards. Anyway, I hope you had a great day's trading, and looking forward to the rest of the week. This reverse went long 87.25, long 87.25. Now break even trade on that last one. The reason for doing this, so we put in all this pullback to dirty end of trend on the 4500 tip bar chart, pullback to end of trend testing on the 500, on the 1500 pullback to end of trend. We didn't get like a real nice exhaustion pattern during, you know, the full liquidity of the day, but this last move down on 1500 was a big dig down, blue professional bar. We come back all the way to the top of that, breaking back up. So that's a big pattern. And on the long time frame on the 13,500, it's also pullback to end of trend. So it's like 4 pullback to end of trends all syncing up down there in the 85s. So if we take out 89 on the upside, we're going higher. So here we go. So let's hold on. So long 85, 87.25. There we go. We just had a Rambo pattern showing a little bit of, you know, amateurs buying the breakout and a little bit of weakness, but immediately the blue professional bar stepped in, bang, little one, bang, we're breaking new highs for the day. Excellent. So target's 91.25. Oh, easy. Come on, come on. That happened really fast. We got to 91. I'm just going to leave my target at that. We got pro signal exit. These blue professional bars came in on the retrace, not in the advance. So we're going to go through 91s. Just get taken out. Come on. Bingo. There we go. Taken out 1.25. Probably should have stretched the target out, but that was fun. It's been a good day. Nice one. So that was a dig deep down. Bang. Broke above resistance. We're in uptrends now. So we got to. This has got to play itself out. Done 9:02 a.m. So one trade pre-open, which was nice for 3, and then some, you know, kind of not very good little small loss trades, and then bang, the good one. All right.